From Texoma's news leader, local, in-depth, community. You're watching KFDX-TV News at 5 in high definition.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Erin Minihan. Melissa Foy has the evening off. It was an emotional day at Fort Sill as almost 200 soldiers came home from deployment. Half of the 1st Battalion, 14th Field Artillery Regiment, 214th Fires Brigade were welcomed by friends, family, and other military members. Summer Rascal and photojournalist Landry Russell take us inside a tearful reunion.
They can't wait to see Daddy. You know, we just had Christmas, and so they've been waiting to show him their presents that they got. The kids have been anxiously waiting for this day to get here, and this is our 3rd deployment that we've gone through as a family.
It's completely unexplainable. I have butterflies in my stomach, I'm shaking, everything all at once. I'm excited, it's just so many emotions all at once. It's crazy. We're probably just gonna cuddle with each other all day.
I don't think I've been this nervous since the day we got married. This is our 1st deployment, and you're right, I've been waiting for this day for 9 months now. You take for granted the day-to-day, and you know, you don't realize it until they're gone.
Surreal.
Yes.
It is.
Absolutely surreal. I'm just still in awe. I'm no longer numb. It's here. It's here.
I'm numb. I have no idea what to feel right now.
It feels great. You know, being away from the family for so long is just a great feeling. You know, I don't know how to explain it. You know, I'm not crying now, but I'll probably cry later on.
I'm shaking. I'm so happy. It's surreal.
You want to see my hair? Oh.
See my hair.
Peter Shinkman was doing a welcome home for the holidays.
You had to go on his blog and write why you wanted to go home for the holidays, and I wrote to him and said I didn't want to go home for the holidays. I wanted to go from Maine to Oklahoma in January to be there when my son came back, and he made it happen.
The family's back together.
The troops spent 9 months in the United Arab Emirates conducting security operations and building trust with international allies. From the bottom of our hearts here at KFDX, thank you so much for all of your service, and thank you for the families for their sacrifices as well. The fate of the old Young County Jail could be decided as early as tomorrow morning. The building has been empty for the past 7 years, with parts of it becoming a storage facility for the several county offices. But in October, continued problems, including a leaky roof, had county commissioners voting 3-1 to demolish it. So, during tomorrow's meeting, commissioners will hear the county's attorney's opinion on the removal of the old jail, including the foundation. Commissioners will also consider enforcing a county burn ban. That meeting gets underway tomorrow morning at 9:30 in the Young County Courthouse. As Texomans continue to feel the effects of the drought, city officials are shifting some funds around to make up for the loss in rain. Wichita Falls City Councilors approved 3 change orders in the soon-to-be Wichita Falls Regional Airport budget. The airport plans called for hundreds of thousands of dollars of landscaping that, because of the drought, can no longer be done.
We had about $350,000 in landscaping that was going to go towards trees and shrubs. So what we were trying to do, instead of giving that money back to the FAA, we were going to try to find other uses for it. Subsequently, that's why we had change orders.
That money will now be used for other airport projects. 29 acres of land will also have to be reseeded when the rains pick up because the first round of grass would not take due to the outdoor watering ban. Burris says construction has been on time and he expects the new terminal to be open by Thanksgiving. Construction of the emergency water reuse pipeline wrapped up last week, but the city is already working on switching over to the permanent water reuse project. The application to start the project was submitted before Christmas. The permanent pipeline will discharge water into Lake Arrowhead. Right now, the city is just waiting on the TCEQ to grant them a permit to move forward.
And we really need that permit before we move forward with any type of design or improvements at the wastewater plant, because we need to know exactly what permit limits we have to meet, so that'll tell us what type of facilities we have to build.
While they wait for the permit, they will be meeting with property owners to talk about right of acquisition for the new pipeline. The emergency water reuse project is expected to be recycling water back into our system starting in May. And we'll head over to the Weather Center with Skip McBride. So Skip, I'm pretty pumped that the freezing temperatures are behind us, but that wind is sure picking up though.
Yeah, not only picking up, it's causing major problems as far as fire danger. Last day or two after tying a record yesterday, temperatures at 60 right now, but look at these area temperatures in the 50s, 60s. The dew points and the humidity is about 12 to 13%. That means that any fire that gets started blown by winds of 30 to 40 miles an hour could cause major problems. Full forecast though coming up in a couple of minutes.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thanks, Skip. Tax season is right around the corner. It opens up at the end of this month, and a Texoma nonprofit organization is helping residents file for those inevitable papers free of charge, but they need your help to do so. Through the United Way's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, also known as VITA, people with an income of $51,000 or less are getting the chance to file their taxes for free. More than 2,300 people received help through the program last year. The United Way is looking for volunteers to help with this year's program. To learn more about that, visit our website, texomashomepage.com. Volunteers will start filing returns for individuals Saturday, January 25th at 9 a.m. From the salsa to the waltz, watching community leaders put their dancing skills to the test this week will help raise money for an area nonprofit organization. Big Brothers Big Sisters is hosting their first ever Dancing for the Stars fundraising event this week. Money raised will help them continue their mission of providing mentors to youth that need an extra role model in their life and cultivate relationships just like this one. Dancing for the Stars will take place at the Wichita Falls Country Club Thursday. The event kicks off at 6 p.m. You can pick up tickets at the Big Brothers Big Sisters office or buy them at the event. And our very own Greg Parker is one of the competitors, so make sure you go and cheer him on. After the break, Skip McBride is in with your full forecast for the week. Plus, experts say spending hours and hours on our electronic devices each day is having a big impact on our eyes. We'll take a look coming up in tonight's HealthCast. Welcome back. Many of us spend at least 6, 8, even 10 hours each day in front of a computer screen, tablet, or smartphone. All that screen time can really stress your eyes. Erica Edwards has more on the prevalence of digital eye strain.
As a nation, we are mesmerized by screens, but staring intently all day, every day at electronic devices can lead to a type of eye stress experts call digital eye strain.
The symptoms of digital eye strain include that fatigued feeling you get in your eyes, the soreness, the headache, the dry, irritated red eyes, the inability to keep things in focus.
Dr. Justin Bazan is a consultant for the Vision Council, a trade association for makers of eye care products. The group just released a survey that finds 70% of adults experience such eye discomfort. One thing you can do is take regular breaks.
Every 20 minutes, take 20 seconds and look at something 20 feet away.
Of course, there's technology to help save your eyes from all this technology. Free desktop applications like Eye Defender remind users to relax and blink every so often. You can also increase the font size on most devices. The Vision Council encourages computer glasses to reduce glare.
The newer lens technologies that we have in these computer glasses are blocking that light from entering our eyes.
Many prescription eyeglasses, though, can be ordered with special coatings to cut down on glare. Some tints may also help. Erica Edwards, NBC News.
Whether digital eye strain leads to long-term damage is up for debate in the medical community, but most experts agree easing stress on eyes as much as possible is a good idea. Toby McDuff is in after the break with some NFL playoff action. Stay with us. A fire sprinkler put a damper on early activities at the Golden Globes red carpet area this afternoon. A 2,000-watt light was set up too close to a sprinkler head. The heat caused it to go off and the red carpet was soaked. Stars hadn't even arrived yet, so journalists and event staff were the ones receiving a cold shower. Cleanup crews scrambled to dry out the walls and carpet before tonight's awards event.
I'm surprised they didn't blame weather for that.
Imagine those thousands of dollars of shoes that were ruined, though.
Oh, no kidding. And the gowns that got dragged along that soggy red carpet. And they were so proud of rolling that carpet out. You know, they had fanfare and they rolled the red carpet out and they got soaked, and weather didn't have anything to do with it.
Nope.
No rain for us. What we're going to see is the fire weather watch will continue through 6 o'clock tonight and then go on into tomorrow, because tomorrow afternoon we're going to see winds out of the north at 25 to 35 to 40 miles an hour. Temperature is hovering around 60, but those strong winds will make it feel a little cooler than that. So no rain in the forecast, and that's the bad news.
But heavy wind.
Oh, heavy wind.
Which means I probably shouldn't fix my hair for school.
Well, if you do, just do it out that way and you'll be fine.
Thank you and good night, everybody. We'll see you again at 10.